You don't hear it often, but tonight a commuter railroad admits it was wrong. Hundreds of passengers trapped on a train for hours last night. And now CBS 2's Emily Smith explains why Metro-North says, "We're sorry."
We apologize to the customers of Metro-North.
That's the MTA's Deputy Director for Communications, Aaron Donovan, admitting wrongdoing in Monday night's train chaos, a situation that left hundreds of passengers stranded on a freezing cold, dark train for hours.
We believed we could fix the problem very quickly based on the conditions that our folks saw on the train. That obviously turned out not to be the case.
Stuart Aaron spent about 2.5 hours on that broken down Metro-North train in Pelham, Westchester County, which should have been a half-hour ride. These Twitter photos portray some of the angst passengers felt.
We felt helpless on the train.
Here's the timeline. The New Haven Line train left Grand Central at 5:57. It somehow immobilized at 6:41 due to weather-related problems. Passengers were told a rescue train would be there by 7:15, but it wasn't until 8:57 that all passengers were transported to the new train. The MTA says the mistake lies here. Instead of trying to repair the train while passengers sat in the cold, an empty train should have been dispatched immediately as a rescue vehicle.
You don't want to have people stuck on cold trains for more than 2.5 to 3 hours. That's just unacceptable. I'm surprised that this happened at Metro-North because Metro-North has a reputation, or until recently had a reputation, for being one of the best run railroads in the United States.
Former MTA employee and train historian Peter Derrick says while he usually supports the MTA, something like this should never happen.
As for the future of that train, an MTA spokesperson says it was taken out of commission, repaired, and inspected. They said that train, along with all of the others of its kind from the 1970s, will be retired in the spring.
At Grand Central Terminal, Emily Smith, CBS 2 News.
The Federal Railroad Administration is conducting an inquiry into Monday night's incident. It will determine if any regulations were violated.